Hey everybody, welcome back. Boy, it is getting hot here in Arizona. It is only, May 16th, 17th, something like that, and it's already pushing up 100, of course. And tomorrow's going to be even worse, and in a couple of weeks it'll be over 100 out. So I got the idea that instead of covering the Jeep itself up with tarps like I normally do to keep the sun off it, I'd already put this Harbor Freight canopy up, but I thought I would go ahead and cover the sides in tarps as well. Now, yes, these are the $5, $4.50, whatever, Harbor Freight blue tarps. And we know they're not really all that good, but this is kind of just a proof of concept for me. I didn't want to go out and spend $100 in tarps just to see if something would work or not. Now, the clips that are holding it on, I printed. These are ABS and they're 4mm square, so they're not really thick and heavy, and you can see the wind is already stretching them out. Of course, the heat is making them easier to stretch. They're ABS, and ABS has for what we do with 3D printing, ABS has a high glass transition temperature, but you can see that it's stretching them out pretty good, but there is enough room to put a second one in. But I kind of just wanted to see if this was going to work. So far, so good, although I think the wind is going to pop those clips out. And of course, I was hoping to do something where the clip would fail before the tarp got tore up. And on the end, I can't really put one. I bought one for the end, but I can't really put it on because I have no piece that goes across there. So I'm thinking about picking up a 10-foot chunk of like 3/4 inch PVC and running it from there across just so I can hang a tarp off the back. But first, I just want to see how good this does. And I think, like I say, I think the wind is going to pop these loose pretty easily. You can already see how much it stretched a couple of them. But I can always add another one. Let's do that here just for sport and amusement. I kind of made them this way on purpose. That was kind of my idea. See, I can pop. Now I got 2 on that one. I mean, they print in no time at all. I think 16 of them. I can print 16 of them at once. I could probably do more than that. But I can print 16 of them in 40 minutes on the FlashForge A5M. Anyway, let's see if this holds and this one pulls out. So apparently, they're not going to hold that well. I'm just totally shocked those two are holding. The wind even pulled loose the double one. So here's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm going to double all of them. And if that doesn't work, I think the problem is they're just too stretchy. They just stretch too easily, and that lets them open up and come off. Funny thing, it's not pulling any of the top ones out. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? I've doubled them all up now, and also what I did was when I put them on, when I put the second one on, I put it on so that the openings is on opposite sides. I think that'll make it a little less difficult for the wind to flap it loose when they pull open. I mean, they're still going to pull open. The other thing I thought I could do, and, I said I was going to try making them out of polycarbonate, but there's only a 1/4 inch opening on these when they come off the printer. I'm not sure I'll be able to stretch it open enough to get it over this, because this pole is about 1.5 inches. So I'm not sure I'll be able to stretch it open enough without shattering or breaking the polycarbonate. Could let them sit out in the sun and see. I could print one just as an experiment. Of course, I could just use zip ties here too, and that would not come loose. And I've got a great big bag full of regular tarp tie downs, elastic ones with the balls on the end. I mean, I got a dozen different ways I can do this. I'm just kind of having fun here. So, don't get down in the, or do, I mean, I don't care. Get down in the comment section and start typing, but Chuck, you're an idiot. Just go buy a bag of cheap tie downs. I've already got them. I'm just screwing around. Don't you guys ever have fun? Don't you ever mess around just for fun? Jesus. Anyway, with that rant being said, I'm going to step out in that heat. And it's not even that hot today. It's only about 92 or 93. Going to be a lot hotter by the end of next week. All right, let's see how that does. Oh, and I did the top too. If I didn't mention it, they weren't pulling loose up at the top, but I decided to double them at the top too. Anyway, this is just kind of for fun, so don't get too excited about it, you know what I'm saying? So it is now 6 p.m. Sun's getting low in the sky, so these have been on there now for 3 hours, and so far they're all still on. Nothing's come loose, so now I know this is not going to stay up during the monsoon, but my goal is that it doesn't shred the tarps, and they stay in the yard. So we'll see. The monsoon is still a couple months away. So unfortunately, I was greeted with this morning, and it has pulled off in a number of different locations. I have printed a couple of them out of Polymaker, Polylite, Polycarbonate. Say that 3 times really fast. This one's been sitting out in the sun. Can I tell you, when these things come off the 110 degrees C print bed, they are very flexible. Once they cool down, they get pretty rigid. I don't know that one of them is going to slip over, but you know what? Let's try it. I'm going to leave that one sitting there in the sun. Let's try it. Let's see if I can get it to go over. I do have safety. I don't have safety glasses on, but oh look, it may. Oh, it went over. How about that? Okay, they are. Here, I got one of the ABS ones sitting here. This one's been sitting in the sun, so it's warm. So I don't have any way to I don't know, how different is that? It's quite a bit. I don't know. Let's try the polycarbonate ones there, and let's see what that does. Well, I went inside the house to start printing more of them, and when I came back out, they were already off. Here's one of them here, broken in multiple locations. So it is the next morning, and the tarp is still here and connected, probably because I came out and used some zip ties with some tarp clips and a bunch of these bungee tarp things, that have the ball on the end. Here you can see it here. With this one has the ball on the end, and they can be adjusted. I probably got 20 of those things. And yes, I could put those on the whole thing, and it would hold it just fine. But for me, I know these tarps are probably not going to last more than a month. So not only do I want them there, but I want somewhere to make them easy to swap. That's the whole point of this, right? Make it easy to swap and have some fun and maybe learn something in the process. So I have given up on my shower curtain hanger idea. I like that idea, but I didn't really have a huge amount of hope for it, even though when I doubled it, I thought it was probably going to work, but it didn't. So I thought, what's other people doing? So I got on Thingiverse and I looked for a bunch of stuff, and I found 3 or 4 things I thought were really interesting. And this one here, I'll show you a white one. This is one out of polycarbonate, which does not work. This is what I found that's really interesting. This obviously has a catch. So it prints like this, and then you kind of tweak it around. We put the camera down. You tweak it around like that until that connects in. And because I'm using a really coarse layer line, they hook in pretty tight and they catch on the layer lines. Problem is, when I made them out of polycarbonate, they broke. And they broke. I can't even expand them enough to get them around the pole. Now the author did, and I'll put a link to these below, the author did give one that has an opening in here. You can see where the tip of my thumb is, that's supposed to let it flex enough for you to use PLA. He recommends ABS, but you can tweak it enough to use PLA, but that does not work with polycarbonate because that still broke. So the polycarbonate's out. I've given up on it for this. It was a fun thought, but it's not going to work. I also went 25% oversize on these because I needed to go around the pole. And I got 12 of them printed. My shower curtains, little hooks, I could get 16 of those on the bed and they printed in 25 minutes. I can get 6 of these on the bed and it takes an hour and 40 minutes. So I got 12 of them printed. I got 6 more printing right now. Getting a little bit of a workout here this afternoon, but so far my new revamped clips seem to be holding. I have left the tarp clips on for now just because it adds a little bit of extra. But you can see, look at that leg. Look how much as the wind bellows that out, look how much it's drugged that leg in. Hadn't thought of that. Wonder if it did the one down here too. Yep, just not as much because it's in the dirt. But so far none of the clips have broken, and that's a good thing. It's been a few days since I've been able to get out here and work on this. I'm pretty happy to see that everything is still intact at this point. So I want to get the last tarp up, but just to quickly sum it up, my shower curtain hook idea, which I was really enamored of, did not work because when they got hot, the wind just pulled them open, and it even did that to the bigger, heavier ones. So apparently having them open here where they can spread is not going to work. But the hooks that have the lock in them have held. And you can see there's some on every pole, and they have held. Now, it's still not very hot here. It's 9:30 in the morning and it's only 92. I think it only hit 97. Yes, that's Fahrenheit. So I do want to get the final tarp up. And I've also been looking at, tarps that are the shade fabric tarps that might let some of the air through and not be, get so much air pressure against them when the wind blows. We'll see. I want to see how these hold up first. But I have my pole here and I have it supported. And I have hooks. They have pushed all the way over here, but I have hooks for the tarp. And these hooks, if they look thin, it's because I ran out of filament. And I didn't realize the printer had stopped because it was out of filament. I thought it was done printing. So I just took them off, and then I realized, oh crap, I was out of filament. They're only about half as thick as they ought to be, maybe a little more than half as thick as they ought to be. So I thought, well, hell, let's just go with them and see what happens. Also, since the tarp hooks themselves seem to be working really well, and I've used all the ones I have that I bought from Harbor Freight, what did I do? I decided to print some. So these are printed out of transparent, if you want to call that transparent ABS. Transparent ABS is always printed when it's thick enough, printed as kind of a cream color, which is why you see there. These are, I've tested one of these, it's worked pretty well. They just have a knob up here. These are fully 3D printed. There is nothing metal in these, and I'll put a link to these as well. When you turn that, it clamps the alligator down, and Bob's your uncle. So it is 12:30, and it has just rolled over to 100 degrees, and which really isn't all that terribly hot as far as Arizona is concerned in the summer, but it is on the warm side, and it's only going to get worse. I got this done down here. I got some extra tarp clips in, and some extra clips up in there. Oh, I got both of my corners of the tarp connected to one clip there. I really like these 3D printed tarp clips. If you're the guy who designed those and you're watching this, thank you. But I got those in a bunch of places. We'll see how they hold up to the afternoon sun, because this faces west. So, and I know I'm going to get some sun up through that opening. I'm not going to try and close that off. And of course, I'm going to leave the other end open because the house pretty much blocks it. But if you want to know what it's like here in the sun, and like I said, it ain't even bad yet. This table, see if I can get a reading on this white table. This white table is 130 134 degrees. This little brown stool is, can I see it? 172. Oh man, that sun on you is just something. And you come in here and you can see I'm shaded in here almost all the time. And my Jeep is 109. So, and the black body, this black plastic, is 120. So there's a big difference between being in the shade and being in the sun here in Arizona. I also added tarp clips up in here as well, those nice 3D printed ones, and I did that all the way across just to kind of give it a little less sag. Anyway, that is my preparation to try and keep all the work I've done on this vehicle as nice as I can until I can really use it. I got it 90% as nice as I'd like, and I'd like at least 90% of that to be there when I really go to use it. So that's what this is all for. Now I just got to wait to see what fails first. I think it's going to be the blue tarps. When the monsoon comes, it will definitely destroy those tarps. That's my opinion. What I hope it doesn't do is destroy the canopy, but you know what? We shall see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Bye for now.